Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another daily energy draw. Happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate in the States. I hope that it is a beautiful day of family or friends or loved ones or even just love within yourself. I hope that you are enjoying the day. I, for one, am very, very grateful and blessed to have you as part of my community, to be able to do something that I love so much. So I just want to extend my greatest thanks and gratitude for all of you. Okay, today we're going to be using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck. This deck is very interesting. When I first started using it, it felt very cold. It had a very different energy, a very harsh energy to it. Lately, as I'm called to it, it feels a lot warmer. And I think it's because of the energy of the collective that has shifted. I haven't used this deck over a year at the very least. But I think it's because the energy has really shifted. So I'm excited to use this again, and let's just see what message they have for us today. And I do want to say it's not the cards, it was the energy that I was reading for that felt very different than what it does now. So I'm interested to see what comes out here. All right, Spirit, what do you have to say? Okay, we have two cards that came out. We have the Web Weaver, Synchronicity, Divine Intelligence, and Cause and Effect. And we also have the Spirit Whisperer, Divine Guidance and Higher Knowing. The energy, okay. There's a couple of messages that are coming in here. The first message they want to bring in is that feminine energy. You see how there's two females in this card? It's that feminine energy that's being represented. And we've been talking a lot about that in the channeled messages and the daily energy draws and Goddess Power Week last week, where that feminine energy really is rising and allowing yourself to create, allowing yourself to go with the flow of your creatorship, following your higher guidance, following divine wisdom, which is your wisdom. Divine wisdom, you are one and the same with spirit. You are one and the same with source. That is part of that co-creatorship. You are the universe itself. And so when we talk about your spirit team, when we talk about you, there is no separation between you two. You are your spirit team. Your spirit team is not outside of yourself. You are your higher self. Your higher self is part of your higher council, your spirit council. And so that's the divine wisdom that you're receiving. You're receiving that wisdom from the soul of yourself, from your spirit team. And so that feminine energy is really tapping into that divine wisdom to allow you to create your reality. Now, we've been talking a lot about preparation energy, about how we are moving into a new phase and a new cycle of our ascension journey and of our awakening journey. And you're still creating that. You create that in every present moment. You create that from your level of awareness. You create that from knowing yourself, from the awareness of yourself, from the awareness of your soul, the awareness of the divinity within you. You create your future with every given moment. You are, in essence, creating the threads for your future. And what's happening now is, I want to get this right. What's happening now is we are, as a collective, learning how to trust and follow, go with the flow, that feminine energy, that feminine flow and following of our intuition, where our hearts and our souls are leading us. And where it's leading us is to create our own reality. This preparation energy that's coming in is, okay, so you see the 3 number? That's that Trinity energy. It's masculine energy, feminine energy, and source energy. That's the Trinity energy. It's also creation energy. The masculine and the feminine come together and create a third energy, which is that love, that powerful love energy. The energy that is so powerful that it can create worlds. We've been channeling that for the past 2 years. I want to point you guys to the channel message playlist. I think it's called the Cosmic Blueprint or something like that. where they said that when the feminine and the masculine come into that union, this is with union within the self and union with your physical embodiment, with your physical partner. When you come into union, into sacred union, then the love just expands, and the love is so powerful that it births new creations, it births new worlds. On a smaller level, it could birth children, it could birth businesses, it could birth mission work, whatever it is on the smaller scale. But on a larger scale, it births new galaxies, it births new planets, it births new universes out of love, in a vibration of love. That's a cosmic effect that it has. So there's that Trinity energy that's coming in, that birthing energy, that creation energy. Followed up with the 4, that's a new foundation. That's what this preparation energy is all about. It's this trusting your inner wisdom, trusting that feminine energy, trusting that inner guidance and that intuition. And as you do that, as you trust in yourself, as you anchor into that energy, then you are recognizing your power, you're recognizing your co-creative abilities with the universe and with your masculine or your feminine to build a new foundation, to ascend into a higher level of consciousness, to ascend into this higher dimensional energy, to anchor in this new earth, which is just a vibration, which is just another dimension, which is just a shift in consciousness. That is the cause and effect energy that we have here. So I don't know if I'm articulating this correctly. There's a lot of energy coming in. So a couple of messages. You, on an individual basis, have the power to create your own reality, to create your own future. You spin your own world. You spin your own, by spin I mean you weave your own story. You weave your own reality. You weave your own world within you. And you birth that out into the physical plane. Okay? So that's by following your intuition. That's by following your inner guidance. That's by anchoring into the higher vibration. On a grander scale, on a macro scale, it's all about what we've been talking about, which is the preparation energy to move into, that's that solstice energy that's coming up, to move into higher levels of consciousness as a collective. That's that quantum leap. That's that next level of ascension, that next level of awakening, where as we come into the sacred unions, as we balance out the polarities, as we trust in ourselves, and especially as the feminine energy rises and takes the lead, then we are birthing a new foundation of being, birthing a new foundation of soul self, birthing a new foundation of recognizing the divinity within all, birthing a new unified field. That's that unity consciousness. And that is, as a collective, the web or the story that we are weaving now. That is the earth that we are creating. That's a new earth that we are creating. So from trusting your intuition, from that Trinity energy, from that sacredness, that sacred union energy, we are moving into creation energy on a different plane. From what we have known before in the past to one of a higher vibration, one of a higher consciousness, one of love. But this is foundational. This is the work that we're doing. We are preparing ourselves so that we can prepare new earth, so that we can prepare the future. And when we say that, we're talking about systems. We're talking about new ways of living, new ways of doing things, new systems that are being put in place. That's all the dismantling that's been happening now. And what's happening in the next year, it's the year of building. This has been a lot of destruction energy that we've been experiencing, but from destruction comes creation. And that's feminine energy as well. That's that Kali Ma energy. Kali Ma energy is destructive. Feminine energy is destructive, but it's destroying anything that is not of pureness, that is not of a divine nature, that is not of a higher level of consciousness, that is not of source of love, so that we can create and build new foundations on a foundation of love, from that place of love. And that's what this is all about. That's what you've been preparing for. That's what the work that you've been doing for. That's why you've been going through this purging. That's why you've been going through ascension, so that you can release all of that soul sludge, anything that's been holding you back, so that you can anchor in the love, so that you can anchor in your divinity. And as you do that, you're anchoring in new earth, because because New Earth is you. You are New Earth. You are creating New Earth right here, right now. And that's what this is all about. Okay, so, wow. All right, you guys, that's going to be it. I am sending you so much love, so much light. We'll be back tomorrow with Romance Angels Friday. We'll see you then.